Voice is more than the spoken word. Everybody has a voice inside them. It might be spoken, it might also be signed, it might be typed, it might be through movement, facial expression, or gesture. Voice is not the form. Voice is the concept of being recognised, listened to, and acted upon. For some young people, voice will be facilitated by adults who have relationships with them that allow them to have agency in expressing their voices. This is fundamentally important because for too long it's been overlooked, despite the fact that research has shown very clearly around marginalisation, omission, and dismissal of non-spoken voices. For true inclusive practice, recognising voice in all its forms is not just inclusive practice, it's an issue of social justice and absolutely essential for the enactment of UNCRC Article 12.
So we all use our voice for a variety of purposes, and our youngsters with complex additional support needs or with exceptional presentations are no different. We use our voice to build an identity, to express ourselves, to build social participation, to get those connections, to seek connection, to keep connection, to enjoy connection. We use our voice to advocate and be our own agents, and also as social disruptors. And you'll see in the case studies, when voices listen to, cultures can change, and we can affect change through listening and acting upon a voice. But voice can vary, and it can vary on different effects, neurodevelopmental stages, our neurology, our emotional regulation. When your window of tolerance is narrowed, your voice can become affected, very definitely. Sometimes I find it really difficult to find words. It might be because of my age, but it can be, my voice is impacted at different times for different reasons, and it absolutely is the same for our youngsters. So their health, culture, different situations they find themselves in, if they're sensory overstimulated, their voice is definitely affected. If they're very tired, if I'm very tired, my voice and my ability to use that is affected. Also for our young people, our communication partners' capability, what they know, how attuned they are, 100% affects voice. And also resources, what's available, what's appropriate. If we've got a young person using an inappropriate resource, their voice is going to be impacted. So voices, we've heard, can be expressed through a variety of modalities. It's a variety means it's not just mouth words. It could be echolalia, it could be sounds, bodily movements, those big ones when we're given big affirmations through our whole of our body, nodding, or it can be tiny small movements of a little muscle within the cheek. Intensive interaction is a well-established approach to working with youngsters, particularly those social partner level youngsters. We express voice through actions and responses, our behaviours, and obviously where attuned partners observing that very closely, they can understand what our voices are telling us. We might physically direct another, and that could be us very definitely saying this is what I want or this is what I don't want. People use sign language, Makaton, sign along, on body Makaton, Kieran Barry. We can use switches, we can use buttons. There's talkers of all types and complexities. Eye gaze technologies, again low and high tech. Communication cards, communication boards, communication booths such as Pod, all using symbol supported, for example, board maker or widget, depending on what has been used for the young person. We also use photographs and objects of reference, which you'll see a little photograph in the middle of. All of these are just examples, there's many, many more, but they're all valid and they should all be equally valued. And that takes us back to the UNCRC about us needing to find a way to help a child to express voice. So go and have a listen to the case study by Manny Harrison from Children in Scotland. She'll explain that much more further. So just before I sign off here, just to remember, learners at social partner level use few or no meaningful words, signs or gestures, and do not yet understand picture symbols or spoken words consistently. But they are absolutely, their voice is valued and their voice is valid. So as you've noticed if you'd been at the session before, these are slides that we've added in. We just wanted to explain why we have used voice, as you've heard, and why that's really important for us to have done that. What we would like to do and offer is a session for the NCNN practitioners across Scotland to really explore these issues further and to really think about all the different ways that our youngsters express their voice. And we'll hope to bring partners in to do that, and again offer signposts so that we can develop our professional learning and our knowledge and our skill and confident in being those communication partners that our children need with the different types of voice modalities that they're using. So look out for that when Sam will send information out to the group on that. Thank you.